We spend a lot of time looking at payment amounts, but the question comes down to this: can a resident even afford to make payments on their salary? And Jay, I know you've done a lot of analysis in this area, so can you share some of that with us?
Sure. Let's start with the annual salary. So our Dr. Median is going to earn around $50,000 in her first year of residency, and that's about $4,200 a month in a grossly paycheck. But of course, there are taxes and Social Security and Medicare. And Dr. Median in this example lives in Middle America, so she's in Missouri, and she's very smart. She pays herself first, so she's saving some money for retirement. So when we run through all of these, we get take-home pay of about $3,000 a month. Now we've tried to make a sample budget to see how that would work in St. Louis, and here we have it. We've got a rent or mortgage a little less than $1,000 a month. We have our IBR payment of about $400 a month, and we have the other categories that you see here. And our takeaway from this is it's affordable. It can manage, it can fit in. She probably has to have a budget, but the payment amount probably will work.
Okay, that's good to know. So a budget would help somebody make their payments during residency. But on that note, the income and the cost to live is a little different if you're not in Missouri. What if somebody was in, say, New York City?
Well, let's take a look at that. Here you have a sample budget for New York City. Now your residency salary is a little bit higher, but of course your living expenses are higher. And because your income is higher, your actual monthly payment in IBR is a little bit higher. And with that challenge, you're probably not going to be able to have some money for your savings, your credit card debt if you have any, but it does fit inside of the budget. In fact, we actually ran this sample budget by some residents that are in New York City just to make sure we were on the right track. And here's a direct quote from one of them. "While the sky's the limit in what you could spend to live in New York City, you can definitely get by on a resident salary, even with major student loans."
So I think it's fair to say that making payments during residency is affordable, though challenging. It's just going to require some careful budgeting.